What's up, peeps and fellow geeks? The average end user here, and boy, I haven't seen this case for a while. This is the Phantom 410. I bought this back in, I believe it was 2013. And the case is still around, it's still in excellent shape. I'm going to be putting a small upgrade in it today. In this bag is a 2 terabyte SSD. Let's get to it. Alright, I got the bag open. Show you guys what we got going on here. Oh, whoops. Silicon power, 2 terabyte SSD. Should get a little better performance. He's currently storing all of his games on a 2 terabyte spinning rust drive, so this will be a very nice upgrade. Okay, in order to upgrade the SSD in this PC, first thing we have to do is take off the side panels. Look around the back, you can see 4 thumb screws here, down here, and over here. You just pop those loose and then the panels slide off. Okay, I got the side panel off, and truth be told, I haven't been in this PC in probably 8 to 12 months. Definitely got some dust and stuff going on. Don't know if you can really see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. Graphics card has quite a bit of sag going on, so I'm going to see if I can fix that. If I can remember the specs, it's Ryzen 1600 AF 6-core 12-thread processor, 16 gigs of RAM. I think it's Timetech 3200 megahertz. The GPU is a RX 590, I believe, and this came with a case that just transferred over into this case. Everything's been fine so far, so metal blade, I guess, okay. It's been running for about 7 years. Alright, let's get the back panel off, and I'll most likely give this thing a quick hose down with the air compressor. Get some of that dust out of here. Okay, back panel is off. Here's the back side of the case. The reason you need to take both off is you need access to the power supply cables, which I'm not even sure where the heck I'm going to have to locate an extra SATA cable to power the drive, and a data cable that you need to run to the motherboard. I will get those together and be right back. Okay, I have located the cable we need to get data going, and here is the cable we need to power the drive. I'm going to get this thing dedusted, and I will be right back. Okay, I got the case cleaned out a little bit. Looks much better in there. Not nearly as dusty. I didn't go crazy because I don't have the time, but what are you going to do? Alright, so I got the drive open. The silicon drive is actually really nice. Metal. Let's get it hooked up. Alright, so to hook the drive up, all you do is take the plug end, match it up with the end here. Hear the click. It's installed. Then you have to find a port on the motherboard, which currently on this are hiding behind the graphics card. So I'm going to try and plug this in without having to undo the graphics card. But first I have to run this around the back and just feed the cable through. So I can plug it in up here and then keep the drive buried so you can't see it. Alright, same thing with cable for power. You just line it up with, because it's keyed, you'll see it has an L shape on here. And it's installed. Now all I have to do is jam it someplace and run this wire through so I can hook it up to the motherboard. Which I think I'll just right through here. I've got to find some place to put this. Maybe I can slide it down here with the other hard drive. I'll be right back. Let you know. Well, not the prettiest or recommended, but it's in there. I'm running out of time. Alright, I have it routed and ready to go. Let's see if we can sneak it in there. There we go. Next thing I'm going to do is just take a stick and actually prop this up, get some of the sag out of it. Sag is actually really bad. This should be up here somewhere. So yeah, that's next. Alright, this is not graceful, but it will be effective. I mean, I should take the time to take a marker and make this black. But all you need to do, it's already been cut to size. Stick it in place. And it'll prop it up. Take the sag out. When the card heats back up, it'll start to mold straight instead of the bow that it has in it now. Alright, last thing to do, everything's hooked up, is power the system on and let Windows know that there is a new drive installed. Okay, everything is hooked up that needs to be hooked up. Power cord, flip the switch, video cable, and mouse and keyboard. We hit the power switch. Turn the monitor on. Thought I flipped the power switch. I did not. And wait for a post. It is. Whoops. Well, she's up and running. This was a brief look inside my Phantom 210 case, or 410, sorry. It's like I said, 8 to 12 months since I've been in here. And yeah, it's been cool being back inside. Upgrading it just a little bit more.